bumpy camera. It's going to be one of those lives. Today we got heavy rain. It's just kind of cleared up for a little bit, and it might rain again to the point where I got to shut this down. But I figured it's overcast. It's kind of a perfect day to get a nice bass. So I've got Ned rigs that Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors made, and I'm still working on a video, so I'm going to try to shoot some material today for him and see if we can put it in a few bass here. And been working on the patio, so I figured I'd just pop up live for a little bit today. I don't have a lot of time, maybe an hour or two, we'll see. Welcome in. I don't want to disclose the spot, but you'll see the lake in a little bit. It's probably, yeah, it's really choked up. We're going to get wet. We're going to explore today. We've caught some decent fish out of here. And see what we can catch today. This is a little like dammed up creek, and it goes way back. In fact, the best fishing I think is back there, but I don't want to overlook anything, so we're going to cover the whole thing as much as we can. Let me sit you guys down here. I'm going to start right in this little corner here. Stu, bro. Bulk, what's up, buddy? So these are the jigs that Teddy from Off the Hook Outdoors made. And this is a Ned rig, which is just a jig head that tends to stand up like this. So the worm will dangle like this until it gets smacked. Way to go, Bulk. Way to show Stewart up. And I'm stuck on fishing line, which reminds me that these are public fish waters. Somebody commented on my last video about the carp being a pay-to-fish place. I said it isn't. It's not a pay-fish place. I must always fish public water. And if I don't fish, if I'm fishing a pay-to-fish place, I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Lily pads and Ned rigs don't mix. So I will probably lose a Ned rig or two today. The only thing I'm carrying with me is what Ted gave me. The format's going to be move to a spot, take 10, 15 casts, come and chat, move to the next hole, and repeat. We're going to keep covering water. See me set the hook on that lily pad? Turn you guys out this way. I'm going to cast out this way a little bit more. Hit the open water. There's bass in here, crappie, pickerel. Lizard. Not using no stinking lizard. I'm not expecting much. I'm hitting ponds today. I don't know if we'll have enough time, but I might hit this one and hit 2 or 3 more in the area. If you pull 2, 3 foot bass out of here on a whole day, it's a good day. It's not like easy fishing. I don't know if there's such a thing, but we certainly don't have easy fishing for bass around here. Mainly because of the fishing pressure. We get a ton of fishing pressure. Our creeks are kind of blown out at the moment. My favorite place to throw a Ned rig is in a river, a small river or a big creek. Smallies love these things. But I did lose a big bass a few nights ago on this, so. And since they're bedded up, it's a good bait to hit around the beds as well. Bud Files, welcome in. Hopefully going for a scenic walk today, and maybe we'll catch a fish. But it may just be a scenic walk at best. We'll see. The problem with a long cast in here is it's so weedy. By the time you get it into the strike zone, it's got weeds on it. So I shouldn't be doing that. Appreciate everybody coming in. If you could give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Help get the stream going. It's one of those days I don't know if I want it to clear up or keep raining. I think the rain's going to bring the bite, especially in the back. That's my favorite spot. There's a spot in the middle where there's a beaver dam, and there's a spot in the back where there's another beaver dam. That's where that beaver attacked Kevin a couple years ago. I used to do pretty good at the canoeing here. Oh, there we go. Come on. That was one. Wasn't big, but it was a fish. Wow, if that sun comes out, it's going to be hot quick. Yep, thanks, Stu. Do it. Let's cruise. Told you it's going to be a hiking trip, guys. It's going to be a hiking trip. There's a little hole, if it's not overgrown, right by the dam that I've pulled some bass out of. This is all choked up. Can't get a cast in here. Not with a Ned rig, anyway. The spot looks like frog heaven. And let me tell you, I've thrown frogs in here. I've never caught anything on the frog here. I've done good with the cast-cray creatures in here. Real slow fall, weedless. There's a little guy. I think that was a pickerel, but I'm going to be able to swim the bait across that bed of weeds. And get back a little bit so they don't see me. It's pretty shallow. And this is another spot that you'd think would be good at the bottom of this dam. I've gone down there and no good there either. All right, let's head to some of the better spots. It's not that warm out. I know I'm going to get wet. We're going to work into a spot that is not far from that wood dock. There's a little hump of land, a couple rocks out there, but it's all swampy, so I'm going to be like up to my knees in water. But we usually do better over there and a lot better in the back. So let's move to better grounds, hopefully. Sorry if I'm not quite myself today. I'm a little tired. I did get my workout in. I did get a quick bike ride in. But I've just been super tired the last week or two. And a lot of people I know are sick, so I think my body's probably fighting something. But I don't feel sick, I just feel tired. There's ripples in the water down there. Could be a frog, could be a turtle, could be a sunfish, could be a crappie. I know some of the sunfish are on beds up here, I noticed. Probably should have had a cup of coffee before I came out here. And I can remember coming here and being able to catch tons of crappie right off the side before it got fished out. Okay. They're going to be largies in here. There could be a smallmouth, but this is predominantly largemouth bass territory. This is one of those little overlooked ponds. You're not going to go and catch 20 bass here or anything, but there's some nice bass in here. gets real overgrown. And I like places that you basically can't access a lot of the area, because if you're going to fish a spot that's out, like just lots of people fishing, it gets hit by folks even harvesting and things like that. You need some type of a buffer for those fish to go and reproduce, at least, if not hide out and get large. So this has that. A normal person would not go far up that creek. Now, Kevin and I, we will go all the way up there, get all torn up with prickers, and we've even pushed the boat up pretty far up that creek. But it's so narrow up there that as soon as you kind of start messing with that, the fish take off. Because you're going over humps and logs and they hear you coming. But we got back there one time in winter, and we caught 7 or 8 bass in like a short amount of time in one little tiny, well, like next to a tree stump that was submerged. They're just piled up in there. So those are the things you can find when you go out pond hopping. Especially, you know, when you're on your feet and walking the edges. Some of those things are hard to see from a boat. Or you just can't get the boat in there. Okay. Hey Wendy, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Not sure what I'm doing yet. I kind of haven't really had any time to really sit down and plan the week out, other than getting the patio. I may fish live tomorrow. I've got Friday's video. Well, you guys members already seen it. Got the Friday video done, so usually I'm busy this time of the week getting that stuff ready. You know, right up till the end of the week. This week's going to be the opposite. I'm wide open to fish live, except for the home projects. There we go. There's something in there. So I usually go out this way. All right, let's hope the beaver's not home. You can see this, what I'm walking in is like water. It's not really, and when you step on it, it just sinks. Now I'm definitely going to lose a rig in here. Guaranteed. Bulk. 6 months, bro. 6 months. You changed colors the other night. I saw it a couple nights ago, too. V8, what's going on, Sam? Welcome in here. We're about to get attacked by a beaver. Or catch a fish. Most likely what's going to happen is I'm going to cast and immediately break off in these weeds. Well, we got it back. Okay. It's going to get messier, guys. We're going to go out this way. Hey, Adventures of the Philippine. American couple. Welcome in, buddy. This is going to be a little bumpy ride here. We're going through this stuff right here. Super swampy, and if you step in the wrong place, you lose your shoes. So let's set up and try to cast out into the open water. If I get a bass, Well, that's going to be a nice problem to have. I have caught him right by this rock. And I have boated back here, so I know exactly what I'm dealing with. I probably should go barefoot so I don't lose my shoes in here. We got one in the weeds, guys. We got one in the weeds. Oh, shoot. Oh. Here we go. We got it done. On the teddy rig right there. Let me get my video rolling. I'm supposed to be shooting video for Ted. Well, you know what I'll have to do? I'll have to cut it from a short on this video. Nice bass right there on the teddy rig. Off the Hook Outdoors. You guys see him all right? All right, I guess I got to go back out there, huh? How about that? Nice little largemouth. Nice little largemouth. See, I'm not completely nuts. Looks like I'm fishing in a field out here. Yeah, so much fun when we were young, yes. That's exactly right. Missed one there. See the one across there just broke water. A few more casts and we'll move down. Okay. On to the next spot. 6 people in here. Nolan, what's up? I wonder if you know the spot, Nolan. So you're gonna break Wendy's phone now, Stuart? What's Wendy gonna use? Huh? Alright, let's go down this way. I'm afraid to read that sign. It might say get out of here. I think it's a bird nest, bird box. It's a good time of year to hit it though, because soon this skunk cabbage will all be out of control and you won't be able to get in here at all. All right, hold strong, skunk cabbage. God, what a freaking mess. This looks pretty good, guys. Set you up here. Set you up here. I'll be right next to you. You might hopefully be able to see the rod here. I'll just throw a few casts in, and then we're going to move down to where it opens up a little bit. I think that was a hit though. That was a bad spot to put the bait. Oh, come on. Not sure if I had fish and weeds or just weeds. It felt fishy. Felt fishy. You guys see me? I'm going to try to angle it out this way. Cover a little bit more water. if I were Ray from Fish Head, I'd be getting attacked by alligators. But we don't have those up here. All we have are angry beaver and small bass. It's actually a decent bass for Pennsylvania. Nothing wrong with that bass. Yeah, Ted from Off the Hook pours these himself. If you guys go over to Off the Hook Outdoors, check out some of his lives where he's making them. Pretty cool. I gotta be careful here I don't get tangled up in the lily pads. I've got like 8-pound mono. I won't get that back if I get in the pads. On to the next spot. I don't know why I brought my GoPro. I think the batteries are dead. Got 7 awesome people hanging out. We got DC Outdoors. What's going on? Don Johnson, welcome in. Yeah, get that studying done. You know what I do on lives. I put the times down after them. We got 1 bass in so far. I'll put the time of the catch down. And if you're ever rewatching one of my lives, you can go right to the comment section, click on the time, and it'll take you right to the catch. Look at these cool flowers. I'm not sure I've ever seen these before. I think that's like a fly catcher. Some froggies. Wow. Oh, that rock. That rock is just asking me to go stand on it and cast. Let me go up there. This is what we're working with. Just all flooded and soft mud. Good way to lose a shoe. I'm going to sit you guys down this way. Nice, some Texas smallies and walleye here in a few hours. Man, I don't know what to tell you in Texas. I don't know. I'd go ask, you know who I would ask? I think I'd go try to find Creed Garner and ask him. He's down there. I mean, I love Ned rigs around here, especially for creeks. But, yeah, I don't know what to tell you there. I've never fished in Texas, ever. Ooh, it's getting hot. Getting hot. Onward we go. I don't know if you can see the back of this pond. You've got moving water. That's where I'm headed. Yeah, never go wrong with minnows. I don't know if he's using live bait though. Guess my first question would be, what are they eating there? It's the food source, and then, you know, and then, you know, are you going to be, I personally would always throw something that goes fast and you can cover lots of water with, and then take another rod for follow-up, working slow. Because if you throw something like a Ned rig, and that's your only bait, and you got a lot of water to cover, you know, you're probably going to get the feeling like you're not covering water quick enough, and you start hurrying your casts. So personally, I mean, I'm trying to make a video here and get a few more catches with this Ned rig for Teddy. Otherwise, I would probably be also carrying a buzz bait. But I want to catch as many fish as I can for Ted on this Ned rig. It's kind of a weird spot here. Let me figure out where I'm going to set up. Spot's like super shallow, but then it's got these boulders on the sides, and it's actually deeper on the sides than it is in the middle. I only know that because I've fished this in my canoe many times. Set you guys down. How's that view? Let me see what you guys are looking at. Let's see if I can pump you up a little bit. Got the little swallow birds flying around here. Let's take the safe cast first. There we go. Fish on. There we go. Largemouth. Another bass on the Ned rig for Ted Off the Hook Outdoors. You double hooked yourself, you dum-dum. These guys you want to hold by the mouth, but you also want to give their belly a little support so you don't hurt their neck. I'm so tired, my brain is shot. You can break their jaw if you just hold them by the lip only, and you hold it vertical or horizontal. So if you turn them horizontal, you want to give them a little belly support. Hope you guys saw that one. Bass number 2. Give that spot a break and cast this way. I gave that thing like 2 twitches and just saw my line go. It was like a no-brainer. Guys, I just heard a big splash up there. snagged one. You guys did see that fish, right? Oh, here comes the beaver. Oh no, that's what the big splash was. He's down there, right along the edge. This beaver attacks too. He is nasty. He's a nasty beaver. That thing went after Kevin fiercely. Don't call my bass cute. That was a future tank. Yeah, I love a spinning rod for a Ned rig. We just don't have the big bass that, a lot of big bass that require something like a bait caster. Alright, we might have lost our first Ned rig. But we got it. It was like 50 degrees when I left the house an hour ago. And it's got to be in the 80s. It's got to be close to 80 degrees. Stinking hot. One more cast and we're going to move again. I lied, 2 more casts. This spot right here looks actually pretty good. Got hit it as soon as it hit the water. Let's try that again. One more cast and we'll move. Oh, that's a good cast. Here we go. On the same log. Gotta walk over there, see if I can get my lure back. don't know. I got my lure back. I don't know if you saw that, but I did. I took one long cast there, and I did have one on there for a second. I lost him. Let me look at the shape of my hook here. Bend that a little bit. Okay. Yes, that's the Ned rig head, and it's just like a stubby worm, but the tail has a little wiggle to it, and it's that real subtle wiggle. Even when you're not moving, like jigging it, that little subtle move in the water just drives them nuts. If I cast and I know I'm in a really good spot, I'll just kind of jig the line so it doesn't move the lure, but it just moves the bait. All right, let me get up here. I'm gonna head back to the creek now. Get up to a spot where I can get out of here without getting torn up too bad. Hey, Dwight. Hey, Tim. Yep. Hey, Charles Geppert. This is Pennsylvania, southeast Schwenksville area. That last name sounds familiar. Maybe there's a lot of Gepperts around here. Maybe that's why. But we got 2 bass so far. We're just making our way through this real swampy area that's all choked up, but I know there's some decent bass in here. Figure out how I'm gonna get out of here. There's a trail up there in the woods. Ooh, a little leopard frog right here. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna give you a close-up view of this. Oh, okay. Here you go. Let me get over this rock. Might be easier to get up. Sorry to bounce you guys around. Not all my lives are like this. Some of my lives, my favorite style of live is when I'm out doing carp or cats and I can sit there and chat with you guys. But occasionally we'll go for hikes like this and bump you guys around. Some people actually prefer this. I love this style of fishing, but I just feel bad because it's not like a quality by any means. You get mud on the lens and walking through mud and not able to chat with people. Let's see, we might be able to get right through this grass since it's not real high yet. Just don't want to be spotted by the fish. Dwight's like my OG minnow, man. He's one of my oldest members, believe it or not. He's just been laying there quiet, doing his thing. He's like OG minnow member, man. I appreciate everyone that comes in the videos, but members are awesome. And it's not just the money, it's more like the the mental support, having some people that you can just kind of bounce ideas off and test things with. Put out a bad video too. It's just you fishing and the quality's horrible. But you sometimes get the unedited versions of things too, which is kind of cool. It's like a pretty view there. Yeah, where'd Jack say? Jack, use anything but a fly. Don't waste your time fly. I was going to challenge myself to fishing just one lure, there's a good chance it would be a Ned rig anyway. The best spot's right over here. I must always snag and lose a couple though. I'm not in a rush. Alright, let's go for this is the best spot in my opinion right here. Hey Yak, what's going on? Fixing to go to the chiropractor. Yo, Dwight with the big $5. Yo, Ted. We got 2 so far on your Ned rig today, buddy. We got 2 so far. I got 3 smallies last night, 2 largemouth today. So we're well on our way to throwing a video together for you. Finally. There's Scotty. Nolan's back. Thank you guys, you're awesome. Just throwing your Ned rig around. It's starting to look a little chewed on, you know. But here we go. This is going to be the cast. Trying to work my way around the big log before I hit the log and probably break off. I know there's always one on that log. We're going to fish the same hole just from a better angle. Cast it across like the high current. I don't really want to do that. I want the current pulling on my line. And I also don't want to keep my tip so high. Got to bend my hook back. I got a few shorts coming out, Ted, with your Ned rig. This one's seen better days. I think I'm gonna have to smelt this one back together later. Yeah, look at that one, Ted. You melt those things back down again? Okay, wonder if you just take like a lighter to them. With some of the worms, we just keep making them shorter and shorter. As long as the like the head of it that connects on the actual rig, as long as that's good, I'm good, man. As long as the head's good, I'm good. There you go, we got a fresh one back in. Let's move up. Go, Ray. Ray, does this look like Gatorland or what? I'm gonna melt it. I'm gonna melt it myself. Alrighty. Get my act together here. Sometimes I'll just jiggle the tip of the fishing rod and it'll stand itself up and just kind of move like this. Sometimes that's all you got to do. I knew that was going to happen. It's like 4 feet of water with 3-foot boulders over there. Let's go up, give it a different angle. If I can't get it, I'll break it off and I'll put the lighter Ned rig on. Why couldn't that happen to the beat up jig? Happens to the brand new one. That little patch of grass is where Kevin got stuck on with the beaver swimming around in circles. He was stuck up there and the thing was like super aggressive. He was whacking at it with his fishing rod. I had the canoe. I had to pull the canoe up over the rapids and come up on it and put a whooping on it. Hey DJ, welcome in. Yeah, the creek leads to Donkey Land, right? Dinkland. Give that a rest and cast up here. usually get 3 on a good day here. I don't know why. I pick up 1 and 3. It's the 3 best spots, it seems. But it's more snags than anything. Oh, that's way up there. Time to hike. Let's, there's a spot on that boulder up there we can head to, and then I might be able to. Well, you know what? I'm just going to walk over and get it. I can get that. Leave you guys with a view here. Maybe you get to see a beaver attack me. Who knows? I'm back. I'm back. All right, Ray, have a good day. I'm going to keep fishing this hole. I know the big boys in here. What are you asking this crowd? Raspberry pie? I'm going to snag it up. You know I'm going to snag it up. If you ain't snagging, you ain't in the right place. Okay? All right, I'm going to move after this. I already caught 2 on it, by the way. And I started the live by saying this isn't, the ideal spot. I rather fish creeks and rivers, and this is a lake, but it's a great jig all around, and it's a great jig when they're bedding too. Got rid of that one. That's right, that hook was all bent up anyway. Time for a new one. Time to put a new jig on, and then we'll go exploring. Enjoy a beautiful stream while I retie here. Been live an hour and 10 minutes. We'll do a little more exploring before we call it a day. My legs were just healing from the last pricker bush attack. And I know the path north of here is all prickers. But we'll get up there and we'll take a look. I'm putting a smaller jig head, a lighter jig head on, so that should help a little bit with snags. I might be on a bait catching mission. Kev and I have a secret fishing plan for the weekend, and I need to load up on fresh bait. Vulcanator may be involved. Might be hunting some monsters. Brambles. Sound like you're outside in the cold or drinking ice water too long. Brambles. Oh, come on. How did I put the... I should just chuck this one. I've got like 10 good ones, and I managed to pick the one bad one out again. That first bass was pretty decent today for here. That's a good bass. I want to take these down to the city. I may do that this weekend too. Finish off that video down there. Get some nice smallies on it. I got a nice smallie a couple nights ago on it. I don't think I turned that one into a short yet. I saw the small ones, not the big one. Okay. Yeah, that nice little pool just ate my Ned rig. I know there's a big bass in there, but I'm going to head up and see if I can survive the bramble patch. Oh, Lord. And the angry beaver. We did manage 2 bass, Stacy. Thanks for coming in here, by the way. Appreciate it. Probably just going to be live a little bit longer. Maybe 2 hours tops today. Got some projects going on. Yeah, this is a very Stacy-like kind of place. Could see you fishing something like this. Boy, we push all the way up here in the canoe sometimes. It's pretty wild. That's once I have the house secure, a few of the house things done, I'm gonna fix the canoe. Hold on, guys. I'm holding the camera over the water right now. Bear with me a sec. Make sure I don't drop nothing. Okay. I mean, it's one of those creeks like you can't stop going. You just have to keep going up. Super shallow, but then there'll be deep holes. And if you can sneak up on those holes, you got a chance. When you get there, you get a couple casts in, and you know, if you don't get them in a few casts, you got to keep moving. It's kind of one of those spots. But somewhere around here, right under this tree stump, there used to be a little hole, and we pulled a bunch out one winter day. We came in here with the canoe. There was ice and stuff back here, and let's see if there's anything. I mean, it looks so shallow, but I know there was a hole somewhere there. Try on that side of the log first. Was about an inch of wood. Keep heading up. It's not as deep as it used to be. It used to be a lot deeper right there. Yeah, we gotta get that canoe fixed and get up in here. Ooh, saw that. There's a log sticking up after that rock. There's something up there. It's a little bass, most likely. Sometimes they're just under the tree like this, and the rest is shallow. You have to really find the right spot. But I'm going to get up there before I'm stupid and forget where they jumped. Yeah, you're going to be bumped around, sorry. I don't know what I'm apologizing for. I'm the one getting prickered. Getting prickered to death out here. I look like a drug addict. My legs are all scarred up from these stupid pricker bushes lately. I know Kev's caught one off that big rock before. But I think we were casting up to that stump. How am I going to get up there? Look at those. Look at those brambles right there, Stuart. Oh, Lord. I may be the first person to bleed to death. Pricker bushes. Yeah, he's definitely on the other side of that strainer, is what I'd call it, log across the surface of the water. Oh, Lord. Yee. Dang. I wore my big boy pants. It's like moose country is what it looks like. Oof. Hold strong, little log. Don't roll. Do not roll. I think this was the spot right here. Hey, Cher, welcome in. Welcome in. We are actually fishing. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Abort, abort. Knew that was going to happen. It's all cover in here. I'm kind of warm. I think it's time to go in. Well, we broke that one off. Yep. As much as I like this spot, it's just piled with logs and branches and trees. So getting in and out of here is, what you really need is a float, maybe 4 or 5 inches of line down to a hook with, a minnow or a Bobby Garland or something. They're in here, but it's like fishing through a bush. You're gonna get snagged every time. I'm gonna put a new lure on, and then we're gonna bushwhack our way out, um, and maybe take a few casts up front again, work in the deeper water slowly. Let's see if we can pull anything out of there before we call it a day. Honestly, I'm happy with the 2 bass. I don't get the bass fish too often. Typically, you have different types of lures for different situations, but today's goal was literally to catch some fish on Ted's jig, Ned rig, and we did that. So I'd like to get a third one. I'd like to get one more nice bass. That would be sweet. So I'm going to be walking back with my eyes open and hit any of the high percentage places. $17 thumbs up. Bank in your bank only have fishes. Bank. Yeah. Yeah, we're mainly out for bass just because that's, ooh, I missed, something just jumped out there. That's what can take this jig. It's not the smallest jig. You know how I go. I like to use those little little power trout worms. Um, that's like my go-to all around fishing. If I had to go catch fish so I wouldn't starve, that's what I'd throw. But you can definitely catch more quality fish with these for sure. I just got to cast the line out of this. I hope I don't snag when I do that. Get a tangle out. I can't help myself. I got to go back up here. I know they're right here. Look at that log. I know they're in here. I'm going to go back on that rock, and cast upstream. I think I have another jig after this one. I know I got more teddy baits than I do jig heads, so. Little rat. Adam's twice. Not a bad bass either. There's a huge tree down. I'm just right on the edge of it. I'm gonna do the same thing on the next rock over. There's another pile. I had a decent bass on right there. I saw it flash up. Try not to knock my camera in the water. I mean, I was right on top of him. That line didn't give at all. I think I yanked it right out of his mouth. I'm gonna get one out of here. I can play with that fish all day long. Better move on. No idea what you guys are talking about. Look at this. Like, where am I supposed to go? Come on. Whose idea was this? This was actually my idea for a change. It's usually Stuart giving me bad ideas. But this one I did myself. You know, I caught the second bass. I should have just acted like a bass pro and called it a day. Here I am. I think if I head up into the woods, there's like a little hill here. It should dry out and hopefully won't be so many crickers. Oh God, I gotta go through these. Sorry, bump you guys around, but trying not to bleed to death at the moment. Dang. Dang, that hurts. Oh, do you want to stop streaming? No, I don't. What did I hit? Oh, Lord. Yow. Taking little baby steps. I'm afraid to open my legs up. Okay. This is how we die. All right. Oh, God. We got through the worst. That's on our wish list to catch, Corey. Captain Clark. We've been trying to make a list of fish we want to target. Gar is one of them. We don't really have any around here though, but that is one that we want to target. What I would like to find up here, Dwight, is a patch of ramps. Where am I going? You always got to go up higher than you think, or else you just end up back in the thickets. Okay, we in the woods. The problem with ginseng is it looks like a lot of other things. I always look at ginseng, I see a picture of it and I'm like, man, that looks like pretty much every sapling in the woods. But I know that's got telltale markings, like a leaf on each side and that's it, or something like that. I'm looking for morels. That's what I'm on the hunt for. I don't think we were live or shot it, but we went out. Oh, it was Mother's Day. We all went out. We didn't do any recording at all. Mother's Day, we went out hiking for morels as a family. I think it was too cold. We really didn't see much of anything out there. All right, Rebel River, thank you. A Rebel Fisherman. Thank you, appreciate that, buddy. Sorry you gotta work. Don't work too hard. Probably heard me yelling when I was getting prickers to the crotch. Had to check in, see if I was all right. I am fine. Just trying to remember where the trail is. Somewhere in here there's a trail. These rocks are like ice. I don't know if it's my balance or I'm just like getting older, but I've noticed like I'm so clumsy in the woods now. I used to pride myself on how quietly I could walk through the deer and stalk up, or walk through the woods. I could like stalk up on deer. Now I feel I'm about to break my ankle at any given moment. This could be a trail. Told you guys it was going to be an adventure today. In my mind, I was thinking of hitting 2 or 3 lakes, but like I only had 2 hours. Like, obviously, like one place is going to take 2 hours, but always seems like it would be so much faster. But the problem is when you're fishing, time flies. You don't even realize it. Like you cast, you're like, oh, one last cast. Like one cast, in my mind, is probably 15 minutes of casting. There's the higher spot. I think we'll go down to the Beaver Dam. We'll hit the Beaver Dam again. Sure doesn't look like a trail. Yeah, maybe that's the trail. It kind of looks like a trail. Oh, God. Used to ride through here. That is the trail. That is the trail. Used to go up around there. Yep. Yep, there it is. Come up through here. Hey, Jerry. What's going on, buddy? Jamaican shore fishing. We caught 2 largemouth today. We were just out in this like swampland, pond, lake, and spot that nobody really fished. Not a lot of people fish this backside of it because it's just, I'm already regretting it, honestly. It's nasty. It's total overgrown thickets, and you can't really get close to the water without losing a shoe. But it's got fish. Here's the main trail here. Yeah, everybody fishes this front part and they just stop and don't go back there. Not everybody, but most. Okay. All right. We'll go out by this picnic table and get out to that beaver dam. Yeah, it's always good to any spot I can get out to and move around and walk. Some days it's like that's the main plan. Maybe we'll find a fish or two, but it's like I can't sit in a chair and fish for carp every day. Some days I like to get out and explore. And you know how it is, like there's something moving in this water. Oh, there's the beaver. Guys, right behind this grass here. The beaver sitting there. Look at him. The little guy. He's going over to his house. That's a little beaver. The one that chased down my son was a big beaver. That's a little guy. Yeah, the one that was a problem in here, thing was huge. It looked like a dog, it was so big. Now we know we can get all the way out there. I'm going to take you guys with me this time. I was standing back here and caught the first bass, which was our best one, out in there, and was all tangled up in the lily pads. And I wasn't 100% sure there was a fish in it. I thought there was, but you know how you second guess yourself, especially if you're on camera. Like I'm going to look like an idiot. But yeah, he was on there. We'll go down this way first, and then we'll work the other side. Oh gosh, this is nasty. I'm gonna have to kind of fish behind you. Oh gosh, legs are just sinking. The legs of the tripod are like a foot under. I'm gonna have to hose that off. Get that out of here. I got a better spot I can put you on. I'll put you guys facing this way. And you should be able to see me and the beaver dam. See my back anyway. I don't know which way to face. Gary, I'm throwing Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors, his Ned rig. He made me up a bag, so We've caught 5 fish in 2 days now on this Ned rig. Seeing how many fish we can get. That's all I'm using. You don't want to get stuck in lily pads. I'm not sure if you know what a Ned rig is, Jerry, but they're basically just a little jig head. But they tend to keep your bait like this, and the little worm wiggles like that. Bent my hook a little bit. These are not, Ted doesn't make the hook, so he pours these and makes these from scratch. Snag the log. Might be off here for that one. See if I can get my lure back here. Had enough of the mud. I got it. Oh gosh. We gotta move quick, I'm sinking. I'm sinking. Oh boy. Sorry guys. I was thinking quick there. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. What we will do to catch a fish. Kind of want to get down to that rock. It's got a couple turtles on it, but don't know a way in there. Hey Tammy, welcome in. Yeah, Jerry, this would not be, honestly, this would not be my go-to. Ned rig's one of the lures I use the most. But in here, I'd probably use Texas or Carolina rigged weedless with a creature. But I'm doing a video for Ted, and I wanted to catch as many fish as I could with the Ned rig. So, and at the same time, I thought it would be a cool challenge. You know, sometimes it's like you end up getting comfortable with one lure, and you need like something to force you to expand your limits. So I was going to do the creeks, but the creeks got blown out. And I'll fish a Ned rig, sometimes exclusively, in some of the creeks around us, just because you'll still catch sunfish once in a while, which, you know, if I'm going for a bass, they're just a nuisance. I don't want to catch them. So this is like in the fall, this is my go-to bait around here for 3-4 pound smallies. That being said, this is not a great time of year around here to catch them. The fall bite's where it's at, but I don't want to wait till fall to give Teddy a video. So figured, you know what, I'll go find some that'll bite it. I lost a real nice bass at another local lake. Was it last night, a couple nights ago? If you can, they're getting ready to spawn. So if you can see them circling and you throw this thing down, they'll pick it up too. But it's a great bait for that. We'll go off here to see. Used to be able to fish off of this, but water keeps getting choked up with weeds and the water's kind of disappearing. Red-winged blackbird. Got a guy down there fishing. Might go down next to that guy, just fish off the dam breast. Give it a few casts, see if we can pick up one more. Otherwise, I'm going to call it a day, go home, get cleaned up. Got some deer steaks out of the freezer. I got to prep those. Going to barbecue those up. And then probably go fishing tonight. I don't know if I'll pop up or not. I think we need to catch some bait. So Kevin and I will probably be out bait fishing tonight. I appreciate everybody coming in, getting bumped around on the trails with me, keeping me company. Let's see if this is one of my my buddies here or not. I think it is. No, these are illegally parked. My friends wouldn't illegally park. How lazy can you be? This is why we lose access. Like, do not park signs all over it. He parks right there. Too lazy to park in the lot. I like this first edge here. Set you guys up here and we'll try this first edge here, a few casts, and then we'll call it a day. Let me get your legs straightened out here. Hey buddy, what's going on? Buddy Biggs. Tammy, thanks again for the mug. It is awesome. We're all fighting over it. Mr. Tully, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Just doing a little bass fishing, exploring, hiking. We got one decent in Pennsylvania. The other was small, but can't be too picky in Pennsylvania. What are you guys looking at this one? Little tiny one there, staring at it. Well, guys, I think I'm going to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all coming in. Kind of what I expected. I was going to say sorry I didn't catch more, but I don't think I built it up like it was going to be a great day. I try to keep it as real as I can. Some days we have a feeling we're going to catch something good. You never really know. You know, sometimes you think you're going to have a great day and you don't, and likewise, otherwise. But I figured today was going to kind of go like that, and I'm just glad we got a couple bass anyway. I think bass fishing for me around here is you know, just casting and casting all day, and you know, 3 bass is kind of what you get all day, and maybe 5. You have an awesome day, it might be 10. It's just, you know, we don't have the fishery that some people have. But we do have a mix of awesome fish and fishing places, huge diversity, but it's just not a great spot for big bass. Captain Clark, have a great day, buddy. Awesome new member. Appreciate you all very much. You might see us pop up tonight. I don't know what Kev's got planned if we're out bait fishing and it's something pretty cool to watch and fun to watch and we're having a good time. Maybe I'll pop up. Otherwise, I'll do my best to go live tomorrow. Got some home projects going on, so it's can't really promise anything this week. We got equipment and stuff, and we got people coming to help, and so you kind of have to be there at certain times. That comes first. So, but I'm sure I'll sneak out at some point, just like I did today. I've got an awesome video coming out Friday. Put it out for the members. The members seem to love it, so I think it's going to be a good one. Not sure if we're going to be live fishing this weekend. We might be. We got 2 big fishing days this weekend. I don't want to give it away because Saturday is probably going to be we're hoping to shoot our next video. We've been working towards this for a while. It's going to be a big secret, but I don't want to say something and then we don't catch nothing and it's no video, but something we've wanted to do for a while. Yeah, if somebody can drop Stuart before we leave, drop his link. Stuart's one of my oldest members and always helps keep the chat family friendly and clean. Appreciate that. I'll give him a minute, so hopefully somebody can drop his link. Let me get my shirt off while I do that here. Did I eat lunch? I kind of feel like I got no energy. Oh man. Today's episode was brought to you by Super Clean. Tough Task Cleaner, degreaser. I still owe these guys a fishing video. They gave me some free stuff to try out, and I've already tried it out on several things. But I'm like, what am I going to do? A video of just me cleaning my grill? I want to do a pretty good video. It's just going to be me cleaning a grill. All right, I'm going to shut this down and get home so I can get dinner prepped for the fam. Kids are getting off the bus soon. We'll catch you all tomorrow. Let me flip the camera around. Yeah, see, it's horrible this way. Not to mention the sun, but the camera stinks in this direction. But Dwight, thanks very much for the $5 today. Appreciate it. I'll catch you all in the water next time. Peace out.